Okay, so this is our Group 4 project about gas and electric stoves by me, Madeline, Esther, and Julian. Our research question is: what is the difference between a gas stove and an electric stove in terms of their environmental and health effects? This topic is important to us because two of our three members have gas stoves, and we all want our environment to be safe. Since all of us want kids, we want them to have a more safe future. And to add on, we all enjoy cooking and want to cook with the safest option. People should care about our topic because it's important for everyone to be educated and make better decisions. If many people are aware about which stove is better in terms of environmental and health effects, changes can be made to larger cooking industries as many tend to prefer gas stoves.
As far as our process, we wanted to analyze the environmental and health impacts of gas and electric stoves. Our idea was to do some research and find out what kind of gases that they both respectively release into the air and find out any health conditions that can arise from using these types of stoves. Our ultimate aim was to figure out which stove is better in terms of environmental and health impacts. For our background research, we got articles and some infographics from very reputable sources, and we use those to gather our data. And in this presentation, we're going to present that data and the conclusions we've come up to with them. As far as the sources we use, we had a lot of really good sources: Harvard Health Publishing articles, Ohio State University Health Department articles, EPA, and information from the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency. The aspects of ICT that were used to create this project was digital imaging, data logging, and communication with experts. For the chemistry aspect, we discovered that for gas stoves, in order to create the flame, a combustion reaction occurs with methane and oxygen to produce air and carbon dioxide and water to create the flame within the home. They also let off gases such as nitrogen dioxide, methane, and carbon monoxide and formaldehydes within the home, which all contribute to global warming in some fashion. And because all of these gases are being produced in the home, if not properly ventilated, a lot of them escape into the air and contribute to air pollution and global warming. For electric stoves, the energy that is used to power them is created in power plants that use much of the same reactions to create the energy and produce things like nitrogen oxides, carbon dioxide, and mercury. However, many power plants, well, majority power plants, are required to follow certain rules and regulations that were set by the Clean Air Act. And so the government mandates them to filter out a lot of the harmful and dangerous chemicals that are produced in the reactions.
When cooking on a gas stove, the amount of NO2 released is elevated, and as a toxic gas, the NO2 leaves many effects on those in the home during the time of use, including children who become susceptible to childhood asthma, which can have long term effects, learning defects, altered lung functions, and many other effects, often correlating with respiratory functions. Furthermore, these negative contributions also affect women who were the ones found using and exposed to the NO2 more than their male counterparts, Seals and Krasner. All in all, gas stoves are more harmful to the body and its health in comparison to electric stoves. They can have lasting and detrimental effects to lung function, affecting not only children, but women and the elderly as well. These detrimental organ effects increase respiratory diseases and symptoms in those exposed to NO2 fumes the most, and the constant inhalation of unventilated fumes leads to air pollution, which has many other effects on those exposed, including cancer, premature death, and irritated eyes. Minnesota Pollution Control Agency. From this, our group came to the conclusion that electric stoves are better for the environment and the human body. However, a possible solution for using gas stoves is to use proper ventilation to filter the gas and frequent maintenance to prevent gas leaks.